Hey friends, Billy T. Garden of In the Kitchen again. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of the beloved favorites desserts for the holidays, and that's going to be none other than a pecan pie. I think everybody loves this one unless you got like a nut allergy. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to make this. It's pretty simple, and this is one of the best recipes that I found to make this. So before we get started, if you don't mind, go down, subscribe. Cost you nothing. Like I say, probably the only thing you'll do this year that's free. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and don't forget to please share this so that my content gets out. And because the algorithm didn't want to push my videos out, so I need you guys to share these. It would help me, a whole lot here. So before we get started, I guess I'm going to show you, what all we got involved here. Don't forget to comment too. Lets me know what's going on, what you guys like, what you don't like, stuff like that. Have you tried any of my recipes? You got anything you'd like me to try? Let me know. We've got quite a bit of cooking going on here lately. We done Thanksgiving kind of late, and that was so that I could make some videos and show you guys how to make a lot of our favorites. I fixed my ham last night. I tell you how I do that. All I do, I take, it's a spiral cut Smithfield ham, and I wrap it tight in aluminum foil, but I put cherries in it. I put pineapple in it, brown sugar, honey, glaze it over it. And then I use about a half a bottle or half a can of Coca-Cola. That's a really big one. It really helps bring flavor out, taste out. It gives it that sweet taste. My hams are super awesome. And I've also got my turkey in the oven. And before the end of this video, I'll tell you how I made it. But for right now, I'm going to show you guys how to make my pecan pie. Okay, one is we've got our pecans, we've got our corn syrup, which is there. We got our sugar. There's our pecans, 3 eggs, butter. We got our vanilla, a couple other things that I don't have in here right now. Oops, covered the screen up. My bad, guys. Let's see here. I also got to put a little salt in this, and I've already got my pie shell out. And as you see, I put it in, and of course went around the edges and done like that. And then go around on the inside and do this. It keeps your crust from trying to bubble up on you, get air underneath of it. Run your fork around here like this, okay? All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get us a large bowl, and we're going to, let me see here. Let me find one up here. That one there is being used. That one there is being used. Let's see here. So I guess we'll just have to go to this bigger one, which that's fine. Okay, bowl. Okay, now I'm going to put my 3 eggs in my bowl, and I'm going to beat them just a little bit. Then I'm going to whisk together my sugar, and then my corn syrup, butter, vanilla, salt, and put my pecans in. So let's see here. Let me get my eggs in here and beat up, and then I'll put the other ingredients in. And I just don't have 2 hands. Let's see here. I don't know. Let me see if I can still do this. One-handed crack. Yeah, might be able to do this. Just be really good at it. 2. Can y'all do that one? One-handed egg cracking? Or do you end up with... There we go. And of course, all my eggs are brown country eggs. I get them from my uncle. They don't go through no factories, no nothing like that. They go straight from him to me. So, we're gonna beat these like so. All right. Then, let's see here. We're going to add in our sugar. Okay. Our currants, corn syrup, a cup of that. This is light. It's like Karo syrup, light corn syrup is what it is. And then my pecans. That was 1.5 cups. I put about close to 2 in it. And then I've got to get my butter in here, which is about 2 tablespoons or so. I don't measure this out too awful thorough. Let's just say there's 1, 2. Okay, good enough. Teaspoon of vanilla extract. This time I have bought some pretty good vanilla extract. McCormick. Cost a little more, but doing this kind of cooking, that's what I'm going to use. So let me get that in there and let me get this all mixed together and stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I've got that mixed up real well. It's ready to go in my pie shell. I'm going to use my air fryer this time because I've got a turkey in the oven. So, don't have room in there. So, that's why I've got 2 air fryers and a big microwave. Actually got 2 microwaves. But anyways, I'm preheating my oven on about 400. And then I'm going to put it in, let it go for about 5 minutes. Then I'm going to reduce the heat to about 350 and let that go about... I think about 30 minutes or something like that. Let me see what this says here. 35, 40 minutes, something like that. So, then once we get done, I'll show you guys what we've got. What I was talking about? There we go. That is so lovely. Just a little brown on top. I fixed this last night, so, but it come out. So I see my pineapple, and it's got my juices, which I'll incorporate back into my meat here. So that's my ham. I fixed that last, and it come out oh so good. So we're gonna pour oh Lordy Jesus. Now we've got it in there. And we're ready to bake up. And I'll show you what we got once we get it baked up. Like I said, I'm fixing this in the air fryer. Using it, all I'm going to do is turn my temperature down by about 25 degrees or so versus the 400. And then it calls for 350 for 35, 40 minutes. I'm going to turn it down to about 325 and just check it as we go. So I'm going to get this in the air fryer. Let it get started cooking, and I'll be right back. Shit. Okay, guys. I've got my pecan pie. It's in the oven. I put it on about 400. Let it preheat. Then put it back to about 325. If you're using an oven, it says 350. Drop your air fryer back to 325, and also cook about 20% less because you don't have as much of a space to fill. My ham I fixed last night come out really awesome. I fixed that last night. I'm going to take the juice here and put it back into it once I warm it up. And we've got our turkey in the oven, like so. And tell you guys how I fix my ham. I get it by a Smithfield spiral cut half ham is what I do. And I put cherries and pineapples and honey, brown sugar over top of it. I spread the little spiral cut things and I shove that stuff down in there. And then once I do that, then I tie my ham up real tight. It makes a big difference to tie it up tight. And then I put it in my oven, let it cook. It took about 2 hours, I think, or something like that. I was going to make a video, but I done that at like 3 o'clock this morning, so I just kind of in a hurry, and I didn't make the video of it. And but how do you fix your ham? Leave me some comments and let me know how you fix your ham. I'd be interested to know. And then my turkey, tell you how I fix it. I put flour in the bag, and then I take my turkey, pull out the giblets. Don't forget to do that. Many people cook and make a turkey and don't pull that out. Pull that out, and then you got your giblets or however you want to say that. But the neck bone's the only thing I use because we got that going with some apples and onions and a few other things. Take that, pull the meat apart, use it for like egg noodles, noodles. And then my dressing, we're on our turkey. I put an apple, onion, celery, tomatoes, a lot of butter, stuff like that up inside of it. And then I use some Marciano cherries, Marciano or whatever cherries. Shove them up in there. That gives it that sweet taste. And then I pour the juice down in it. I also use some pineapples. Put that juice down in it. I put about a cup of water in the bag. And then I use about a half bottle of Coke. And then I tie my bag. And then don't forget to butter that turkey down real good. That helps a whole lot. It's better, instead of butter, use oil. Butter will actually, if you want a browner, darker skin, use butter. If you don't, use oil. Butter will burn as to oil. Oil won't burn like that. So, try that. And then, of course, my turkey I put in about 6 o'clock this morning. I wasn't through cooking till about 4 this morning, so I slept about 2 hours. And I just wore out, and I didn't make a video of doing my ham and stuff, but I told you guys how to do it. Try that. My turkey, straightforward. Once I got everything shoved in it, got it oiled down, floured inside the bag, tied up, put a slit in the top of it. It's about a 16-pound turkey. And, most people go by the little thing when it pops up. I don't trust that. Use a meat thermometer. Use a thermometer. 165, it's done, at the thickest part. So I go about 170, 175. Don't go over that or you end up with a dry turkey. I tell you guys the perfect way to fix a turkey. And that is get it ready. Put it in when you go to bed about midnight or so. Put it on about 200. And let it cook all night real slow. You will end up with the juiciest, tastiest, most flavorful turkey that falls apart in your hand you've ever seen in your life. Do you try that? Have you tried that? 200 don't sound like a lot, but it's cooking it super slow when you're in bed. That way the next day you're not tying the oven up and, stuff like that. But I do have my air fryer, so I can continue rolling on here. So anyways, that's what we've got going on. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Have you tried, any of these recipes? What's your favorite sweet for recipes? Coming up, I've got a video on, I'm going to make homemade cornbread dressing, not stovetop. This is old-fashioned cornbread dressing. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. to make, whole old-fashioned, cornbread dressing. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I've already made my cornbread. So, but I got to have my juice out of my turkey to do that. So, and then I'm also going to make an apple pie and a few other things there, a banana pudding, stuff like that, a few things, and a few other things I'm going to put together, and I'll video those. I'll get them out there. It won't be one video. It will be spread out and stuff. Each thing will be a new video. So, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on your notifications so you know when my next one comes out. And do you guys have any idea how for me to spunk this up, to cheer it up, stuff like that? I am who I am, but, I'd like to be a little bit different. So if you've got a way, if you know of something, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Like I say, I'm getting a lot of views, but I've got not many subscribers. So I know many people are watching these, but not subscribing. So if you don't mind, please go down there and subscribe. It helps me out. I want to grow. I want to get bigger, but this equipment costs money. The cameras, the audio, mixers, microphones, it all costs money, and it's not cheap. So please subscribe, like, comment, share, to help get my videos out. YouTube's algorithm didn't want to push my stuff out, so I need you guys to share my content. That way it gets around, it goes around, please. So, I think that's enough of the rattling and the ranting and stuff like that, for right now. So, I'm going to let this stuff cook. I'll let y'all show, when my pecan pie's done, I'll show you guys what we look like there. When my turkey's done, I'll show you guys what we look like there. And then, throughout the day, say I've got apple pie, I'm going to show you how to make a homemade apple pie. So throughout the day, I've got some different videos coming up. And like I say, they'll be spread out over days, every other day or every second day, something like that. But I'll get those out there. So if you like what I do, please support me by, like I said, liking and, subscribing. Sure appreciate it. And like I say, share. That's how my content gets pushed around, and if the algorithm of YouTube sees that it's getting pushed around, well, it'll pick up and it'll start pushing it itself. So help me out there. I'd sure appreciate it. So anyways, that's what we've got going. Once those few things are done, I'll be back, show you what we've got after that, show you what we're done, it's like when we're done, and then we'll move on to something else, and I'll video that one and show you our next thing we're going to fix today. So anyways, till everything gets done and stuff like that, I'll be back, and thank you guys very much. Let me ask you guys something. See if you got one of these. Perfect for fixing hard-boiled eggs. I love this thing. It's so fast. I love it. Got it from Amazon. And it's one of these things. Put a little bit of water in it. Put your eggs in it. Put your cover on. Don't take but about 2 or 3 minutes, and it's done. And they come out perfect every time. Get you guys one of these and try it. I think you'll love it. I'm doing this to make some deviled eggs, of course. So, see if I can get you guys one of these today. They are truly awesome. A whole lot faster than putting them in a bowl of water and wondering when they're done. When this thing goes off, they're done. So, get you guys one of these at Amazon. They're not very much, $15 maybe or something, but well worth it for hard-boiled eggs. So, just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm not advertising for Amazon, nothing like that. I'm just pointing out a product that they sell that I found to be very useful and very interesting. So get you guys one of these and try it. So other than that, I'll be back when I've got a few things done. I've got some apples to peel for my pie. Different things. So slaw to make. We'll see how you guys make that, and some different things. So, we get this done, I'll be back and I'll show you what we've got once we're finished, and then we'll go from there. Sure appreciate you guys, and I'll be back. Thanks. Okay, folks, Billy Teagarden in the kitchen, and I'm back. I think our pecan pie's done. Why? Remember what I told you? When you can tell something's done, you can smell it. Just like if you were standing over the oven, you can smell it. So, let's just see if we're right again. Here. Look at there. We're right, as usual. So, let me get this out of here. Okay. There we go. One pecan pie finished. Perfect texture. Just right. Okay. Now, that's our cornbread for our cornbread dressing, which I'll show you guys how to do later. And remember what I told you about the hard-boiled egg thing? Well, there is 7 already done. And these are already in. Like I say, it takes about 10 minutes for all of them. This thing is awesome. And I've got my potatoes cut up for potato salad, or potatoes cut up for, that's apples cut up for homemade apple pie. And we've got our potatoes going for our potato salad. And our neck bone is done. So, my next video, I'm going to show you guys how to make some of these things, the apple pie, the dressing, stuff like that. But for now, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll leave the recipe at the end for this. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and checking this out with me. But other than that, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And until next time, thanks.